You are entering Filmfest 2012. Behind the scenes.
What's going on, Filmfest folks? I'm Dondre and I'm sitting here with the Miss Rachel Ballard, and she just finished giving her talk regarding the movie The Dragon Tattoo. It was an all-lady session and I heard it was dynamite, and so we're just going to talk to her a bit and get a couple questions and behind the scenes from Miss Ballard.
All right.
Glad to have you.
Good to be here.
Good stuff, good stuff. Kind of walk me through your process leading up to, how you created your talk and, like a snippet of what the focal points were.
Sure. We talked about the movie was The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, with the theme of a glance into the life of Gomer, spiritual prostitution.
Wow.
So we looked in the book of Hosea, chapters 1 and 2. And so we talked about a traumatized past. We talked about how we don't know what led Gomer to be a prostitute. We also talked about her present awakening, when she was awakened and realized who she really was.
Okay.
And then we also talked about her door of hope.
Wow, that's solid, Rachel. I seen The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo myself, and I was just like, wow, that's a lot. Kind of what makes you passionate about connecting with women, particularly in this age bracket?
All right, well, I think the reality of it is that the church doesn't talk much to women in this age bracket about sexual issues. We talk around them. And so I think I've always been passionate about addressing real issues that real women, and specifically in this age bracket, deal with on a daily basis. Just looking at it from a biblical perspective.
Okay. There was an overwhelming response afterward. I know, you kind of got pulled away to kind of counsel some women. What are some of the underlying issues you see that are really binding women in this age bracket right now?
Well, we talked about 3 basic human needs that are often unmet in childhood, that plays out in adulthood and womanhood, that can often lead to sexual relationships that are unhealthy. Wow. So we talked about, for instance, some of the needs that we talked about was the need of identity. Who am I? Purpose. What is my purpose? And acceptance. And so often it's easy to find, we believe we're finding those things in the arms of somebody else, not the Lord.
Wow.
And so that's really why I'm very passionate in ensuring that women know that your identity, your purpose, and your acceptance come from the Lord, your husband.
Good stuff. Quick question. I want to kind of dig beyond the communicator, Rachel, but just the Rachel the person. What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie of all time. Don't laugh.
Okay. All right, hold on.
My favorite movie actually is Crooklyn, the Spike Lee movie.
Right.
Actually, that was one of my favorite childhood movies.
Okay.
I remember going to watch it in New Carrollton.
Oh, New Carrollton Theater. Okay.
And I think I just could relate to the girl because I had primarily brothers growing up. And so that's actually one of my favorite movies, to the point where one day I was watching it when I was in high school. My younger brother Jonathan was there. Okay. And I started crying so bad when the mother died, to a point where he had to leave the room. I mean, I felt that character. I was that girl, So that's actually one of my favorite movies.
Crooklyn. That's what's up. Well, you heard it first from the Dr. Rachel Ballard. Thank you so much for coming and sharing this week for VBS Film Festival. We catch y'all later.
You have been behind the scenes.